Hello, it's Howard Greenberg and
Hameed.
we're at the corner of.
We're at the corner of downtown Chicago of Wacker and Clark Street.
What's on your mind today, Noman?
Well, I think there's a lot of attention. We're all watching closely the tension between Canada and India with regard to a very significant incident in the country.
Well, we're immigration lawyers. What's on our mind?
Well, look, as soon as that issue emerged, the first thing we saw was that the Indian government stopped processing visas to India. There were security issues, and as a consequence, now we see that the staff is being reduced in the Canadian High Commission in New Delhi and the consulate in Bangalore.
And so it follows that
There's a real possibility on operationally, one would think that there could be a slowdown in processing times, but having, done a lot of work with large clients from India, whenever you've got a lot of public scrutiny, the other question we think about is what's the potential impact for these companies with regard to the review of their applications
in Canada.
So
you're wondering, we see on the Indian side that we might slow down a bit because temporary resident visas could be impacted by staff.
Work permit processing as well. We wonder if they'll be able to keep up. Everything from getting passports stamped at the end of a process. If you're reducing staffing, I think there could be operational issues. But I think the bigger issue that we've always looked at when, there's concerns in the public is what are the broader ramifications. From a compliance perspective, we always look at whistleblower concerns. I think it creates a lot of uncertainty in terms of the scrutiny in the system for these individuals coming from India to Canada.
So what's the advice at the end of the day? There's so much we don't know about this situation and how the Indian and Canadian governments are approaching it internally. We know that Canada doesn't want to escalate it, but the facts are the facts, the circumstances are the circumstances. And so at the end of the day, what do you think about advice to corporate clients? Dot your I's and cross your T's.
Absolutely, and pay close attention. Things are evolving on a daily basis. And I think it does make sense to ensure that you're taking extra steps to make sure your representations, your details, your applications, that everything is being done very thoroughly in these times right now.
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you. It's nice to visit you from Chicago.
We'll be in touch. Stay tuned.